Welcome to the JAMODI Podcast. We are all surrounded by amazing coaches and leaders. So let's get an inside look at not just what they do, but how they do what they do. After all, becoming the best versions of ourselves is JAMODI, just a matter of doing it. Coaches, the JAMODI Podcast is powered by Shoot 360. The future of basketball has arrived in Dallas-Fort Worth. Shoot 360 combines the latest sports technology with the fundamentals of basketball skill development. The result is a one-of-a-kind video game-like basketball program designed to improve your shooting, dribbling, and passing. Visit shoot360dfw.com to learn more and register for your free 1-hour workout evaluation. Shoot 360, the future of basketball is here.
You already mentioned the culture word, and it is a buzzword. I like to look at it more as standards and pillars because I think that's just easier to stomach because that word has been thrown out there so much now. So starting over or into a new place, you already mentioned how that is what will sustain you for the long haul. So what are those standards or pillars that you're introducing to your players?
Yeah, I think it's really important when you talk about those because they're not just like words or phrases on a wall. Like your team in the locker room, on the court, in the classroom has to embody that. So we talk about those things daily. Something that's new this year, I've always kind of had, I guess you'd call the pillars. I've had 4 pillars everywhere since my jury days that I've taken with me of how I want to make sure the team knows what's important. And one is be a good teammate. And that can mean a lot of things, right? It can be getting touches on the court, having good energy on the bench for each other, but it can also mean like I'm walking out the door for 7 a.m. practice and my teammate, I haven't seen her. So I'm going to go knock on her door and make sure she didn't sleep through her alarm. Like be a good teammate. So that's a big one. The other one is manners matter. And again, you'll see with a lot of these, they go just outside the lines too. And we're trying to develop good stewards of the community, really good professionals in the workforce, good parents, good spouses. So manners matter is one where your bus driver drops you off, you're making sure you're saying thank you. You're leaving places better than when you found them. Those things that just you're leading with grateful heart and you're just manners matter. It can be from the court and off the court, and you can take that outside these doors too. I'm pretty program specific. Commitment is required and communication is expected. Those two, I think, kind of go hand in hand. Like commitment is required. You can't pick and choose which pieces of the program that you need to be committed to. It's like, I'm just going to show up in the weight room and be really good in the weight room. No, you also have to show up in the community when we're doing community service. You have to be committed to the classroom work. You have to be committed to your work off the court. So I think that's a huge one. And then obviously the communication is expected. We have so much to do throughout our days. Communication is really important. Like if I text you, I just need that, like a thumbs up at the very least, send me a text back, but constant communication. And that's what will make a program really work. This year, I kind of added some words. Take charge has kind of been a theme. Well, one, I love the charge in basketball, so it's a play on words. But I think this is the 50th year celebration of women's basketball at Arizona State. It's like I want to take charge of that. Like I want to take ownership. I want us to feel something with that. Like take charge of our destiny. Take charge with how we're gonna implement this new system and this new chapter in Arizona State women's basketball. So take charge. And the acronym there is how we want to develop our culture. So the C is communication. Kind of already talked about that. That's how important it is. The H is humility. Like that's a big one for me. Like I just want to lead with kind of that servant heart and have that humility. The A is accountability. I think it's big. You got to hold your teammates accountable, yourself accountable. Those things are always big. The R is respect. I mean, I know I'm their coach, and I've got the say, but I'm going to respect them. I'm going to respect them. And in return, I know they're going to respect me. So that's a big one. The G is gratitude, kind of going along with the humility, but like we are so fortunate to be able to play this game. Like I want to lead with a grateful heart. And then E, energy. I mean, you had to put it in somewhere because that's like the non-negotiable for me and I'm full of it. So those are kind of the words that incorporate into this mentality of taking charge of this first year. For me, the 50th year of the program and a new chapter in Arizona State women's basketball.
We could probably spend an hour or so on all of those golden nuggets that you just shared and the culture that you take them through. And I took a few notes just to go through. The first one is that you talk about it daily. And I think that's huge because I played for people, and I think it's quite common that maybe the first 5 minutes of the first meeting or the first practice is culture, and then check, hey, got it done. 2 months later in adversity when it strikes. Remember, guys, the culture talk we had and how we said that one thing is really important, but that's just not how learning happens, or I think how it can really become deep within a team. It has to be kind of trickled over every single day. So I absolutely love that. What are some ways that within a practice, workout, or day that you do infuse those attitudes?
Yeah, you have to embody those traits in everything you do. So if I don't see something that doesn't embody but what we're trying to teach and learn, I'll actually stop practice and have a little culture check. So I'm like, check, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. And then we'll talk about it, right? And I'm like, why we're having this culture check, it didn't look and feel like I wanted it to. Let's like rewind, redo, and let's make it look and feel how is the standard and the expectation of our program. So we'll do that. So whether it's like poor body language or not sprinting drill to drill, I think that's all things that can be fixed in the moment. We talk about, the behavior in the classroom and the expectations in the classroom all the time. So the standard is the standard there. And then, you just have individual conversations. I think just helping them, especially what it looks, these are going to be leaders. These are our future leaders, after what it looks like, what that kind of maturity level looks like. And I've told our captains with rank comes responsibility. So if I'm on you, it probably means that you're a big part of what we're doing. And I believe in you, but you need to be able to be lockstep with me and what we want for our program. And the best teams, they run themselves. That locker room, they've got it down pat. But the more that I can model the behavior and the more we can emphasize those traits during practice, the more it'll show up on the daily.
Like that with rank comes responsibility. Made me think of Spider-Man, great power. And if you're not into that stuff, that's fair. But my family and I, all about the Marvel movies and superheroes. So anytime I can work that in, really good.
I love that.
Thank you for checking out today's episode. Please take a moment to subscribe to this podcast, share it with your fellow coaches, and find us on social media for what's coming up next on the JAMODI Podcast. It's just a matter of doing it.